Welcome back, everybody. As so many of us know, the internet can really provide some great resources for our children, but as parents, we really still have to be aware. Parenting expert Joyce Brewer joins us right now. And Joyce, first of all, welcome to Lifestyle Life. Thank you so much for being here. But I understand you are a mama yourself, so I'm curious, are they online? What sort of restrictions do you give them?
Well, it's so interesting because my 11-year-old son has a pretty big digital footprint. He is attending an online academy for sixth grade. He is a gamer. He has his YouTube channel. He helps me create content for my parenting blog.
Oh my
goodness. It's actually quite common for a lot of tweens and teens to have an online presence nowadays.
Okay, so here's my question then, because my daughter is 8, and thinking of like 8, whoa, that's way too young, but it's tough because her friends are starting to get into a lot of this. So as parents, what are like the do's and don'ts? Like, how do we keep them safe with that? Because it can kind of be a scary world.
It is a scary world, and it is really challenging, and every kid is different. I mean, before we know it, our kids are grown up, they're looking at new apps, they're on TikTok, they're on Snapchat. It's like overnight, everything changes. They went from, just playing on our devices to having their own devices and their own online presence. That's why I was so happy to team up with Aura and Circle and tell parents what they can do to kind of manage that and not feel so helpless when it comes to all of the overwhelm.
Well, I think helpless is a good word because it can feel a little bit overwhelming. So I'm curious as the issues, the online issues more specifically, that you perhaps think parents might need to be worried about, or at least have a better heads up about.
So let's start with screen time, because that's something that we're all trying to manage. Our kids are on all these devices. They're trying to do their homework. They're doing all these things online. And Circle is the #1 parenting control and screen time management solution. And it's there for families to help them, navigate all of this, because our kids are all on different websites and apps. So Circle gives you the control in your hands to pause the internet if you need to on your kids' devices, to get their attention and maybe make them do their chores. If your kids are having a great week, you can reward them with more screen time or even push their bedtime back. And then for kids like my son who are doing online learning, you can use the focus time feature, so you make sure that they're focusing on the sites they're supposed to be on and not, getting distracted by YouTube and all of these other things.
Well, what's so interesting to me is, as a parent, of course myself, a lot of times we focus on kids and wanting them to be as safe as possible, but we're also victim to that as well. So anything for the entire family, like us as a whole.
Well, it's really important to make your family protected from digital security risks, like just clicking on the wrong link can give people information and access to your bank accounts, your finances, all of those things. Aura is an all-in-one digital safety platform that is there, and it's designed to protect your family from those sort of risks and give you notifications if any of those threats are coming up. So before we go, let me make sure I give parents all of the tools that they need and the websites that they need to go to, because this can be overwhelming, like we said. So if parents want to learn more about keeping their kids safe and their whole family safe, they're welcome to go to meetcircle.com. And when it comes to digital security, those online risks that we're all vulnerable to, they can go to aura.com.
Fantastic. Joyce, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. I feel a little bit better about navigating this online world. Thank you so much.